Hey y'all, it's Maddie from the Itty Bitty Homestead Committee, and welcome to an episode of Chaotic Cooking, because I have an 8-month-old that won't keep her fingers out of things. But in all actuality, I am currently doing a collab that was created by Small Town 6 on Super Bowl snack foods, and I have a lovely make for you to try. So let's hop into that. First thing we're going to make is some horchata. You're going to need rice, cinnamon, and some water and some vanilla extract. We make ours super simple. You're going to put your rice in a bowl with your water and your cinnamon sticks, and you're going to leave it in your fridge for at least 4 hours, up to 24 hours. My Tupperware had a crack in it, so I had to switch Tupperware because we were already in a chaotic meltdown mode. Next, we're going to make some homemade tortilla chips. This is the kind of tortillas we use because we don't like the store-bought ones when we can fry up our own, because you can make them as crunchy or soft as possible. You're going to take your oil of choice. We prefer corn oil, and you're going to put it into a pot and put it on medium to medium-high heat. That's the temperature I keep mine on, so it's like in between the 6 and the 8 button. Works really well, and it takes about 5 to 10 minutes for my oil to get hot. I'm going to take my tortillas and I'm going to cut them in my preferred shape, which is triangles, classic. I'm going to check to make sure my oil is hot by throwing in a small piece of tortilla. If it starts dancing around like crazy, then it's ready for you to start frying up your chips. I normally throw these in about 5 to 8 at a time, as long as they're evenly spread around to where I can get them to boil. Once they start curling up like this, I know they're ready for a quick flip. So I'm going to flip them and I'm going to let them cook on the other side. The next thing we're going to work on is our refried bean dip. It is a family favorite. Unfortunately, I have lost my bean privileges, so I'm not allowed to cook beans in my own house. So I got my canned refried beans. I'm going to flatten them down in a pan and get them ready for taco seasoning. I'm going to pour my taco seasoning on top and get that mixed in. Try to avoid the child sticking her fingers into it by giving her a spoon. Spoiler alert, although I got my beans mixed in, it was definitely taste tested by the toddler a few times. Thankfully, I am the only one eating this. I put my salsa on top of the refried beans like so, evened it out, moved fingers out of tray again, and voila, we have a beautiful topper. After we get that salsa put on, we're going to get our sour cream out. I'm going to give a little bite to Anna to try to appease her to not putting her fingers into anything else. It doesn't work. It just gives her the thirst for more sour cream and tomatoes, as you can see from the top right corner there. So you're going to dollop your sour cream onto your tray, and you're going to do your best to not get your spoon stolen by the toddler. Doesn't work very well. And you're going to mix that all together, and it's going to turn into this kind of like Picasso kind of mess. Trust the process, because you know what we're going to do next? We're going to cover it in cheese. Take your favorite kind of cheese. I like this one. The taco cheese is also good. Cover it, right? No one can see your Picasso mess if you cover it with cheese. After your cheese is done, you're going to take your green onions and you're going to snippy as many of them as you want on top of this bean dip. I like a lot of green onions. I think they're delicious. When my grandpa makes this recipe, he puts olives on top of it. I do not agree with that. I will pick them off every single time. Jalapenos, though, would be a great addition. When you're done, it's going to kind of look like this. Look, it's beautiful, it's bright, it's delicious. Next, I'm going to pour our horchata into a blender. It's been sitting in my fridge now for about 24 hours, and through the power and magic of editing, I have it ready to go and just blending. This is the stage on which you would add your sugar, and if you prefer your sweetened condensed milk, you'd put it in now too. While I was waiting for my horchata to finish, I was trying the bean dip, and it was so yummy. I love this. Like, I haven't had it since childhood, and it is just one of my favorite things. I will say that Anna was a bit jealous because apparently her taking handfuls of it earlier as I was cooking it was not enough for the greedy little baby. But I love this bean dip, y'all. It is, like I said, it is a favorite of ours on party time, and just tastes like childhood memories and happiness. This is what my horchata looks like after it's settled off of a blend, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glass of ice and a strainer, like so, and like me being an idiot, I'm going to attempt to do this with a baby and arm. It's serious, she's on my left side so I can use my right side, and I'm going to pour it through a sieve, right? Because we don't want any huge chunky pieces in our horchata. I'm also going to spill a little bit of it. It's blasphemous, but it's okay. Just trust the process till you get a nice, beautiful glass of fresh horchata. The longer this sits in the fridge, y'all, the better it is. But that's all I have for you. I forgot to shoot an outro, and my hair right now is safety cone orange because I'm dyeing it. So I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and my next video I do believe will be out Sunday. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.